Hello everybody and welcome back to some more of our FM19 Journeyman, where we are in charge of Torslanda IK in the Swedish First Division South. And today we have two games against Tavakas and Hasselholm. And if we go and take a look, you'll see Hasselholm down in 15th. That is a very winnable game. Tavakas just a little bit below us, down in 9th, about 7 points behind us. And well, if we'd have won that game yesterday, well, it'd be like 9 points behind us. But I bottled a 4-1 lead. So we're not. That said, though, the team as a whole played very, very well. Both games yesterday. We won the first game quite comfortably, and then the second game we should have won. It was my own fault. And there is one man who has really stood out. Arjanit Samikwi, bagging 4 goals in 2 games. Absolutely man on form. He's had 2 starts and scored 2 goals in each of them. He has to play again today. Marcus Kettler also will be playing. Landholm bagged himself a couple of penalties, which was very nice to see. We're sticking with the same squad is what I'm getting at. Also, another man I want to mention, Jonathan Olsen has been on absolute top form lately. It's wonderful. Did Massey play yesterday? I can't remember, but Massey's playing today. I might have played Anton Eriksson, changed it and forgotten. I don't know. We're going into this game anyway. We're going into the game against Tavakas. They're 7 points behind us. Should be winnable, in theory. They've got this 4-2-4, the 4-4-2, the 4-2-2-2, whatever you want to call it. They've got this, and this is a great regen face. Ah, love him. Can we get it any bigger? I don't think so. Anyway, his stats don't look anything to talk about. But there's a couple of actual real players in here too. None of them look anything special. Yeah, their keeper's nothing great either. I'm fairly confident. We've got a few players on these yellow card warnings, which is problematic. But let's say we owe them. And a few players look motivated. Game confidence. It's good. Notably, Samikwi. Let's have 2 more goals from you today. Make a late push for top scorer, because at the minute it's a midfielder. You can do it. I believe in you. We've got a corner then, 23 minutes in. We tried to strike but can't, but we've won a penalty. Lindroth was shoved as he went up for the ball, and is Landholm on it? Yes, he is. Can he get his 3rd goal in 3 games? Come on, he lines up, he strikes, and it hits the keeper, but goes in anyway. Landholm gets 3 goals in 3 games, every single one from the spot. I have no idea why he's our penalty taker, but I will not complain. I think it was Salahu last season. And because obviously Salahu's not playing, he's not playing very well, so he's not on the pitch. It's just sort of ended up being Landholm. I have set them all up, but apparently he's the next best one, as they put in a free kick and score from it. It looked like it was onside to me. That's disappointing. It's levelled back up at 1-1. He bags his 8th of the season, which is actually pretty decent tally. So, yeah, he was definitely onside. It's just no one tracked him back. He managed to run forward very well. The strike was good. Shobo couldn't get there. Levels it up. It's not terrible, but we've got a lot of yellow cards. You can see this line of 3 here. Every single one of them on a booking. We're going to have some suspensions next game, I do believe. Landholm's out. Nasir and Olsen might actually be 2. But that's a problem for the next game, as this one comes into half-time at 1-1. It's not dreadful, but it's not great either. Only the 1 shot on target for us, which is probably the lowest point about us right now. We're just struggling to score. Let's go aggressive, and let's say we owe them 2 players, neither of them strikers. Hand over to assistant. You got Jonathan Olsen to listen keenly. Wonderful. Well, there's still a chance for us to come back into this. There's still a lot of game left to play, half of it, in fact. So, you know, let's not count ourselves out. I was going to say count our chickens before they hatch, but that's a different thing entirely. But they have a corner here, very early into the second half. They put it in. What? Sorry. What? Can we just see this again? Do I want to? Do I really want to? So they head in. Shobo saves. It goes off of Landholm and into our net. Do you want a piece of advice, right? I'm going to give you all some advice for this year's FM. I don't do this very often. Let's have some advice. Don't put players on your corners. They do nothing. They don't jump for the ball, right? Don't put players on posts. They just don't jump for the ball. They just stand there, and then the ball bounces off of them and goes in your own net. I'm annoyed. We have a throw-in. Fundel Ryberg throws up. Samikwi gets brought down. They put the ball forward. That was no foul, apparently. Well, Adolfsson's through. but Sjoberg saves. Can we counter-attack? No, the highlight fades out. We've got 5 yellow cards. This is silly. They pump a ball up from the throw-in. Skoog pumps it forward again, but they go twice. Lipovac strikes. It's just tipped over by Sjoberg. Very, very good save. Wonderful. Made up for himself there for not catching that goal from the corner. But Johansson puts into the box. They strike. Nasia clears. Can we counter-attack? Samikwi on the ball, holding it up. He's tackled, but Nasia wins it back, pumps it forward, and no, nothing comes from it. We need a change. Nothing's happening. We're not threatening at all. I always want to go for Anton Salahu. My mouse is out of sync again. Oh, I've just noticed that, and I wish I hadn't. We'll go with Salahu there, shall we? Sure. Let's confirm the substitution. Play. I'm not confident about that sub. I don't know if it shows. Oh, we've got a free kick. I was going to make another one. Landholm to Lindroth. Come on, let's get a goal. Landholm into Massey. We're definitely going to get a red card. Brahimi, Fundal Ryberg, Jonathan Olsen. Back to Fundal Ryberg. It deflects off of him. He races forward, but Fundal Ryberg wins it back. Brahimi, Massey. Come on. Put it into the box. Oh, it's a good ball up. Lindroth's on it. Can he find it? Can he find a cross? Jonathan Olsen strikes and it's back to 2-2. It's his first goal of the season. Surprisingly, actually. He's been quite good whenever he's played. But yeah, the ball from Lindroth into Jonathan Olsen. Very, very nice shot. Nice bit of work. Apart from this. Oh, no, wait, that was all right. I thought this was where it bounced off him. But no, Lindroth does well here to, you know, not try and put it to the strikers. Picks out Jonathan Olsen, who's in space. Strikes beautifully. Levels it up at 2-2. And I don't know what to do. Anton Eriksson. Anton Eriksson's what I'm going to do. Now, I was going to bring off Gustav Lindroth, is my problem. I don't know if I should now he's just scored. We'll leave it for a bit. We'll give it 5-6 minutes. Okay, this is about 5-6 minutes. Let's change it. Change it. Haris Avdiu for a late winner. For Gustav Lindroth. Let's get him on the pitch. Come on, Avdiu. Do something. Come on, let's at least have a highlight. Let's have an attack. Please, give us a bit of hope. Added time ticks away. And no, it's going to be another draw. Fundal Ryberg's going to take the throw in, which I assume will end the game. And it does. It's a 2-2 draw against Vackers. It was a mess. It was a mess of a game. We scored a penalty. We scored a great goal. They had a decent goal from a free kick and an own goal from a corner. Our set-piece defending isn't very good. I'm coming to that conclusion very quickly. We conceded a lot of set pieces yesterday too, a lot of corners. But, I don't want to aggressively say it. Well, we should have won that match. There we go. Look, a lot of them look fired up, motivated, all that good stuff. Hopefully then, going into the next game, against 15th in the league, we can come back and we can get some points on the board. Some big points, not some stupid 1 point that feels like 2 points dropped again. Our recent form is actually not terrible. It's just not great either. It's just very average. And if it was good, we might be able to make a late push, but it's not, so we're not. Anyway, as you can see here, we're on 34 points. We've put a bit of a gap between ourselves and 6th, which is nice to see. But Galthiard won again, which means that they're 3 points ahead of us now. We could have maybe been closing in on some of these upper positions here, but no, it's not to be. Hasselholm next, though. They've only won 3 games all season. How wrong can it go? So here we are then for the game against Hasselholm, 15th in the league. It's definitely a winnable game, and we are going out with exactly the same team. Same thing again, we're just going to try and pick up a few easy wins, or an easy win should I say, because we need points. We just need points. We want to finish as high as we can, and this is the way to do it. So, let's give a team talk. Let's just say they're 16th in the form table. That sounds good. It did nothing. Absolutely bugger all. So, let's kick off. Let's get into the game. I want a battering. I just want like 4 or 5 goals and just another 5-0 would be wonderful. They come forward early on here. It's not going to result in anything, but just in case. Okay, it didn't. I wasn't sure for a second there. It looked a bit testy. They have a corner here. Hassler puts in. They get it to the back post, and we've brought down a player in our box. It's a penalty. This isn't a 5-0 right now. This is them having a penalty early in the game. Filipovic is going to take. He strikes and he puts it away. Sjoberg's dive was not very good, but you can't fault him for not being able to save a penalty. He just seemed to flop on the floor. It was a bit pathetic, really. But we're 1-0 down against a pretty rubbish team. I'm not happy about this. We have a free kick. Brahimi strikes and it hits the crossbar. Samikwi pounces. Was he onside? No, it was disallowed. That's annoying. Very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. The free kick hitting the bar was nice though. Brahimi's got a good free kick on him. They have a throw in here. Hussein is on the ball. Ranmo to Lundqvist. We're running forward, but so are they. Andrew's on it. He strikes. It's a save by Sjoberg, barely. And, well, if highlight fades out, they don't score. But we need highlights in our favour, not theirs. We just need something, really. I mean, they're not playing very well. Look at their ratings. They've scored a penalty, and that's literally it. But we're not playing very well either, so it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. And we go into half-time losing. Aggressively, not good enough. Come here. Show a bit of desire. There we go. Motivated, fired up. Good. Let's get into it. Let's win. Let's have 3 points, please. 66 minutes in and nothing has happened. Absolutely nothing in the second half. So I'm going to bring on Kalle Ekman for Arjanit Samikwi. And, well, there's temptations to try and make other changes too. I think Anton Eriksson's going to come on for Massey. He's just not having a very good game. Jonathan Olsen also playing quite poorly, but I'm going to leave him out there for now. Hopefully he can pick it up as time is flying by and we are still at a 1-0 deficit in what should have been quite a straightforward win. Here we go. We've got a throw in. Landholm lumps it up. They win the header, but we're back in possession. Landholm to Lindroth. Brahimi. Come on, let's work a good goal here. Great ball out wide to Landholm. Puts in the cross. Eggman goes for goal and it is poor. It's weak and it's straight at the keeper. It's just not going to get us anything, is it? But something's going to have to change here. Lindroth's going to come off for Avdiu. I'm worried. We can't lose. We cannot lose to 15th in the league. Surely not. Please? Anything? Anything. Okay, throw in. We're over 90 minutes into the game. We're in added time as Jonathan Olsen gives it to Harris Avdiu. Gets tackled, but we maintain possession. Landholm on the left-hand side gets brought down. They're in possession of the ball. They are in possession of the ball. They're coming forward. Is this a joke? They've put forward a very long ball. Hassler's on it, on this side. Deflects everywhere. It's back to us. It's back to us. We're back in with a chance. Brahimi pumps forward. Ekman on the ball. Picks out Kettler. He's running for goal. He strikes straight at the keeper. And, well, 40 seconds to play. And we've got a corner. 20 seconds to play. And Brahimi's going to take a corner. Take it. There's like seconds remaining. Free kick. I thought it was a penalty. And that's going to be full time. Ekman's got himself a yellow card just to, add insult to injury. Oh, no booking. That's just time wasting, ref. That is just time wasting. How have we lost? They're 16th. Aggressive. Crap. Yeah, fired up, motivated, wonderful. Very, great. Great. Do you know who we've got in 2 games' time? Oh, by the way, next game, a skills main, right? Very good team. Very, very good team. They're in 3rd. Right, do you know who we've got after that? We've got top of the league. We've got Oscar Shamners. I don't know. We've got them in 2 games' time. They've only lost 2 all season. They've won 16. We're going to get battered. We can't beat these. They've only won 3 games all season. Their highest valued player's lower than ours. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. I'm annoyed. Very annoyed. That should have been a winnable game. It was... They're rubbish. How did we lose to that? What did we do against them the first time? Where are they? Where are they? That's all. We beat them 3-0. Kettler scored a brace. Words. Anyway, we have 8 games remaining of the season. We're in the last quarter. And... well, it doesn't look like we're going to do anything, really. It looks like we'll just be in this upper mid-table area. Still want to finish as high as we can, obviously. And we still have that 4-point gap over 6th place, I believe. Unless these results just haven't gone through. But they have, because it's an even number. So, don't know what I'm saying, really. But, all that said and done, we're going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. And, yeah, videos for tomorrow will be up at 5:30. I'm desperately trying to think of a question of the day, because I don't have one. Give me a second. What's the best FM save you've ever had? I don't think I've asked this. Yeah, what's your most successful FM save, your favourite, the one that really sticks in your mind when you think, oh, this was a really good save? What was it? I'm just intrigued to know. So, that's going to call an end to this video now that we have the question out of the way. As I said earlier, the video for tomorrow will be up at 5:30 as it is every day, or you can subscribe to get it into your feed, whichever floats your boat. And we'll be back tomorrow for 2 games where we're going to get slaughtered. So, yeah, come back for that. It'll be fun.